a deep dive into humanity's first encounters. Intro music, upbeat and hopeful, transitioning to something slightly more mysterious, and then back to hopeful. Visuals, montage of space scenes, alien landscapes, and human faces, interspersed with text excerpts from the Reddit stories. Narrator, the vast expanse of the cosmos, a canvas of swirling nebulae, distant galaxies, and untold possibilities. For millennia, humanity has gazed at the stars, wondering if we are alone in the universe. The question of extraterrestrial life has fueled our imaginations, inspired countless works of fiction, and driven our scientific pursuits. But what if, one day, that question was answered? What if we made contact? This video explores the fascinating realm of HFY, humans fuck yeah. Reddit stories centered around Terran contact, humanity's first encounters with alien civilizations. Visuals, shift to a close-up of a Reddit interface, highlighting the HFY subreddit. Narrator, HFY, a popular corner of the Reddit universe, is dedicated to stories celebrating human ingenuity, resilience, and, well, our capacity for awesomeness. Within this vibrant community, writers craft tales that often depict humanity as the underdog, facing seemingly insurmountable odds, only to triumph through our unique blend of creativity, determination, and sometimes sheer stubbornness. And when it comes to first contact scenarios, HFY authors truly shine. Visuals, transition to animated sequences illustrating key themes from the stories. Narrator, these stories explore a wide range of possibilities, from peaceful and diplomatic encounters to outright conflict and everything in between. They delve into the cultural clashes, the misunderstandings, the moments of shared wonder, and the potential dangers that come with meeting a species not of our own world. But one thread runs consistently through these narratives. Humanity, despite our relative youth on the galactic stage, possesses something special, a spark that makes us stand out, a quality that often surprises and sometimes even intimidates our alien counterparts. Visuals, text excerpts from various HFY stories flash across the screen, highlighting key phrases and themes. Narrator, let's delve into some of the recurring themes and tropes found within these HFY Terran contact stories. Visuals, animated sequence depicting a human offering a cup of coffee to a bewildered alien. Narrator, the humanity, the barbecue enthusiast trope. One surprisingly common theme is the depiction of humans as the ultimate intergalactic hosts. We're not just meeting aliens, we're inviting them over for a barbecue. These stories highlight our social nature, our love of food and drink, and our willingness to share our culture with others. Imagine an alien race, accustomed to consuming nutrient paste, encountering a perfectly grilled steak for the first time. Or a species that communicates telepathically being introduced to the joys of a lively conversation over a few beers. These stories often emphasize the simple pleasures of human life and how they can be surprisingly impactful on alien visitors. Visuals, animated sequence of a human explaining the rules of baseball to a group of confused aliens. Narrator, the humanity, the unintentional badass trope. Another frequent trope involves humans unintentionally demonstrating their resilience and toughness. Aliens, often depicted as more fragile or specialized, are astonished by our ability to survive in harsh environments, endure physical hardship, and bounce back from injuries. We might not be the biggest or the strongest, but we're incredibly adaptable and persistent. These stories often highlight the fact that Earth, from the alien perspective, is a death world. We've evolved to survive in a place with extreme temperatures, dangerous predators, and constant natural disasters. So when we venture out into the galaxy, we're already hardened veterans of survival. Visuals, animated sequence of a human fixing a complex piece of alien technology with a wrench and some duct tape. Narrator, the humanity, the improviser trope. Humans are masters of improvisation. We're not always the most technologically advanced, but we're incredibly resourceful. Give us a problem, and we'll find a way to solve it, often using whatever materials are at hand. This ingenuity and adaptability often astounds alien races who may be more reliant on specialized tools and technologies. A human fixing a broken spaceship with duct tape and a wrench becomes a symbol of our problem-solving prowess. These stories celebrate our ability to think outside the box and find creative solutions to any challenge. Visuals. Animated sequence depicting a human teaching an alien about the concept of art. Narrator. The humanity, the artist trope. While often portrayed as warriors or engineers, HFY stories also explore the artistic and creative side of humanity. We're not just survivors, we're creators. We express ourselves through music, art, literature, and countless other forms of creative expression. These stories often depict aliens encountering human art for the first time, experiencing the emotional depth and beauty that we create. It's a reminder that humanity is more than just our physical or technological capabilities. We have an inner world of imagination and emotion that we share through art. Visuals. Animated sequence of a human showing compassion to a wounded alien. Narrator. The humanity, the compassionate trope. Despite our capacity for violence, humans are also capable of great compassion and empathy. We care for the sick and injured, we help those in need, and we often extend our kindness to even those who are different from us. This compassion is often a surprising and welcome trait for alien races who may be more pragmatic or less emotionally expressive. These stories highlight our capacity for empathy and our willingness to help others, even at great personal risk. Visuals. Animated sequence of a human standing up to a larger, more imposing alien. Narrator. The humanity, the unlikely defender trope. We may not be the biggest or the strongest, but when it comes to protecting those we care about, humans are fiercely protective. These stories often depict humans standing up to larger, more powerful alien races to defend their friends, their families, or even just innocent bystanders. It's a demonstration of our courage and our willingness to fight for what's right, even when the odds are stacked against us. Visuals. Animated sequence of humans and aliens working together to solve a problem. Narrator. The humanity, the partner trope. While some stories focus on conflict, many others depict peaceful and cooperative relationships between humans and aliens. These stories explore the potential for mutual understanding, cultural exchange, and shared progress. They show us working alongside alien races, learning from each other, and building a better future together. These narratives emphasize the importance of diplomacy, communication, and finding common ground, even when faced with significant differences. Visuals. A montage of various alien species, showcasing their diversity. Narrator. It's important to note that HFY stories, while celebrating human strengths, don't shy away from exploring our flaws. We're not perfect, and these stories often acknowledge our past mistakes, our internal conflicts, and our potential for both good and evil. However, they ultimately emphasize the positive aspects of human nature, our capacity for growth, and our unwavering hope for a brighter future. Visuals. Return to the Reddit interface, highlighting specific story titles and author names. Narrator. Now, let's explore some specific examples of HFY Terran Contact stories and analyze how they utilize these tropes and themes. Note: due to the 30,000-word limit, I cannot provide full summaries of numerous stories. Instead, I will offer brief descriptions and highlight key elements. Example 1. The Janitor's Closet, a story where a human janitor on a space station accidentally becomes a hero by fixing a critical system with simple tools and ingenuity. Narrator. The Janitor's Closet perfectly exemplifies the humanity, the improviser trope. Faced with a catastrophic system failure, the highly specialized alien engineers are stumped. But the human janitor, using his knowledge of basic mechanics and readily available materials, quickly repairs the system, saving the day. This story highlights the human capacity for practical problem-solving, regardless of formal training or technological resources. Example 2. First Contact. It's always the humans, a humorous story where aliens, expecting a technologically superior race, are surprised to find humans are more interested in sharing their culture and food. Narrator. First Contact. It's always the humans plays with the humanity, the barbecue enthusiast trope. The aliens arrive with preconceived notions about humanity, only to find that we're more interested in showing them the joys of a good barbecue and a friendly game of cards. It's a light-hearted take on First Contact, emphasizing our social nature and our ability to connect with others on a personal level. Example 3. The Deathworlders, a more serious story where humans, due to their harsh evolutionary background, are considered incredibly dangerous by other galactic civilizations.